Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Today we are DTT. It's nice to see you again. This morning we recited the Pumen Pin, the Universal Door chapter, to celebrate GuanYin Bodhisattva's assembly. And thank you all for joining us. We Buddhist disciples, we not even non-Buddhist disciples in this world has strong affinities with GuanYin Bodhisattva. And that's why a lot of people practice this Dharma door. Many Dharma doors that GuanYin Bodhisattva has transmitted, that's been passed on from generation to generation. And what we've been doing the last 20 years at our temples is to carry on the tradition brought to the U.S. by Great Master YongHua. He's dead now, and his disciples, my generation, are trying to carry on the same tradition, wonderful tradition, where we practice these, we carry on these practices because they bring great benefits to all of us. As the sutra says, it's really wonderful because the Bodhisattva is watching out for us. It's a matter of asking for help, knowing to ask for help and how to ask for help. Right, and the first requirement for you to ask for help is, as the sutra says, he has many wonderful responses for everyone, not just Chinese, not just Koreans, not just Americans, everyone. Okay, and as it is the case for many such people in the past, and we're here doing it. I'm here doing it because I believe in it, and because I myself attain personal responses as well, as described in the sutra we recited today. So if you will, GuanYin Bodhisattva, these Dharma doors we practice, these methods we practice, really bring on miracles to everyday people, to everyone. There's no discrimination, no distinction at all. Whether you're Buddhist or not, it does not matter. If you ask her for help, she'll come and help, period. Okay? And therefore, have no doubt. Okay? If you find yourself having doubts, it's only because you don't have enough blessings. Trust me, I have zero doubts, because it got to the point for me personally that I rarely ask for help anymore, because I know the Bodhisattva is very busy, and I don't want to indulge in greed and asking for help and responses constantly, like some people in my temple. Yes, YouTube.
Thank you, Master. Someone would like to repent publicly on YouTube, through YouTube to you. Is that okay? That I read it?
Well, when you do repentances, typically it has to be done in person, and so that we know who you are, we discuss it. So it's not something that can be done casually, unless that it's someone I know personally, have been practicing for a long time. I make that exception. But typically, it's not a casual thing. You don't simply dial in and tune in and repent. It doesn't work like that. Okay, you need to show some form of sincerity.
Yes, Master. This is from one of your disciples, Jane Clymer.
Okay, then it's okay. okay, then it's okay.
Okay. She says, I would like to repent for causing Shirley anger and frustration because of my public comments.
Okay. Okay. 10 Ave Marias. And don't do it again. All right. And so for us Buddhists, and for me personally, as I said, there's so many responses that I experience, I've obtained through, as the Sutta text says, recite her name when you are in need, and she will come and help you. Okay, and so it's being communicated to you for number one. When you need help right now, you cannot wait. You need help immediately. The Bodhisattva knows that. That's why she says, when you're in need of help, ask for help. Okay, and I'll come. I'll assist you. Number two is I want you to ask for help occasionally. Thank you. And see for yourself, like as for many people in the past already, who have attained great benefits already. That's why they believe. All right? And sometimes there are abuses where you actually, I know some of my disciples really abuse it. So a lot of people I know abuse it because as soon as they're in trouble, they immediately ask for help. Okay. Don't be surprised that when you ask for help with that kind of attitude, the Bodhisattva will only help you selectively, because if not, you basically are becoming dependent on her. Okay, and that is not why she's doing this. She's doing this to help you, to help rescue you temporarily. But it's in order for you to build your wisdom and build your knowledge, not to make you dependent on her forever. And that's not helping. It's enslavement. It's entrapment when you think about it. So this is very Buddhist. We will help, and if you abuse it, then we will help you occasionally. So don't be surprised, okay? As those of you who have been asking for help constantly, you know that you've been having sporadic responses. That's why now you get it. All right? Another thing that you should be aware of is much more advanced than that. Next level for you is how about becoming her assistant in helping others. If you know that she can do it, then these Dharma doors are there to help you develop the skills and the power to do the same thing as she's doing, that she can. If she can do it, so can you. You should believe in yourself. And it takes hard work for you to get there. All right? And many people have done it. My teacher, for example, Master YongHua, when he needed help in the early days, he called GuanYin. GuanYin came immediately. Okay, at that time, his level was pretty low, and yet GuanYin came immediately. And as I said, you don't have to be Buddhist. And if you know her name, you should ask for help when you're in trouble. This is why I advise you, strongly urge you to recite her name every day. And in particular, at night, if you have children, recite with your children before bedtime. And then if you're Catholic and Christian, and pray to God, that's okay too. But pray to GuanYin first, okay, just in case. Okay, diversify your help, if you will. And so the point is, if you know she has this kind of attitude and you've been getting help, I resolve to also cultivate so that I too can assist her, become her assistant, and help when she's too busy. Okay? That's a natural evolution for you. You see, so this Dharma door here, the YongHua Dharma doors are designed to help you temporarily in a short term when you cannot help yourself. But eventually, you should have a broader view, a longer term view, okay? Not depend so much on her, okay? And that's how you repay her kindness. If you keep on receiving the kindness, shouldn't you think about repaying her kindness sometimes in the future? That's how also you make yourself worthy for her help in the future. All right. Finally, my last point today regarding YongHua Dharma Assembly is I read in the text this section that caught my attention. It says that YongHua Bodhisattva, when she was practicing, when she was cultivating, she was serving countless Buddhas. That's how she became YongHua Bodhisattva. Takes time. Countless Buddhas meaning that you serve this one Buddha, and then you serve the next Buddha, another Buddha, and countless of them. Okay? It's hard work to serve Buddhas. Trust me. It's so much work. It's overwhelming. And she's undaunted. She serves one Buddha after another, after another, after another. Or maybe several Buddhas at the same time. For example, if you're here in the Saha world, in our world, you should develop skills to be serving Shakyamuni Buddha. Who else? It's right behind me. Who else should we serve? On the altar, what do you see? Shakyamuni Buddha, the black guy right there. The Buddha in black. The black Buddha. All right? Who else behind him? Amitabha Buddha. And who else? 4. Medicine Master Buddha. Yeah? Don't even bother turning on the sound. Get some rest. All right? You see? So, YongHua Bodhisattva, she served so many Buddhas, and maybe it's not surprising she'd be serving several Buddhas, maybe 100 Buddhas at the same time. And so you can see she travels a lot from Korea to U.S. to Singapore to Vietnam to the moon and so forth. Yes, go forest. What happened? They all disappeared. Cool. It's they're like the second largest number of participants, close to 30, I'd say 30 or so. And as soon as the ceremony is over, 3/4 disappeared. You're there. Yeah, of course. We're here. You're there. Yeah, of course. Only the ones that remain matter, of course. Yes, go Forrest. Go ahead. Yes, go Forrest. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't think I'm. Am I? Can you hear me?
Very well.
Thank you, Master. Okay. Thank you, Master, for the words of encouragement and admonishment. For how we should regard GuanYin Bodhisattva. I like those words of encouragement about learning to depend on oneself. I have a question. It popped up, and I was wondering, when we leave this world, and we're no longer like in the Saha world anymore, but we're like maybe a ghost or, some other beings, Can we still count on GuanYin Bodhisattva?
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Anyone has any idea what he's talking about? He's asking about. Let me test your knowledge. Go ahead too.
Emitofuo Master, for the...
You are not maintaining no thoughts right now?
Oh. That was a miscommunication.
Miscommunications?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not your fault. I
Partially.
forgive you. Okay.
Thank you, Master.
Based on the sutra that we just read,
Based on the sutra that we just read, whatever we need help, I think GuanYin comes in different form to help us. So even we're a ghost or animal or anything, she will come in different form to help us.
Okay. Anyone else? What do you think? Okay. Okay. First of all, let me make some corrections for you. After you pass, you most likely won't be leaving this world at all. Okay? It's not easy to leave this world, by the way. It takes a lot of forces to move you out of this world. Very much like you want to, like space travel. You see how expensive it is to fly to the moon. Okay, it's very difficult. It takes a lot of resources for that to happen. And therefore, chances are that you will remain in this world, but you take on different bodies. And that's what we call the wheel reincarnation. I'm surprised that you've been a Buddhist, you're following Master YongHua's disciples for how long now? 10 years, 20 years, and you still don't understand that. Okay? After we die, chances are that we simply change bodies and we remain in this world, period. And the Buddha says, in particular, he says, after you die, chances are that you will fall. Most of us, the overwhelming majority, what is percentage he's talking about? Buddha says about over 90% of us will fall into the lower realms. Lower realms meaning the three undesirable realms. Number one, the animal realm. Number two, the ghost realm. Number three, the hell's realm. Okay, so you fall. When you fall, you remain in this world, but you tend to descend to less desirable planes of existence. So right now, having a human body is a big privilege because it enables you to come and recite GuanYin's name, to learn how to do Chan, how to repent and so forth. When you lose this human body, you won't be able to do those things anymore. It's very unlikely you'll be able to do it anymore. Okay? For example, the ghosts, that realm, we don't build temples in a ghost realm. Okay? So for them to encounter the Dharma is very difficult, rather difficult. And what they depend on is our realm. So for example, when we establish a temple, it benefits you, benefits living beings here, and those are able to come to the temple, they will attain great benefit from that. But also, you also should also realize that you are not the only ones that we building these temples for. You belong to the class of visible beings, where you can see, okay? Whereas they're a class of invisible beings, okay? That meaning they're at a different wavelengths where we cannot see. For example, the gods up there in the heavens, in the skies, they're invisible because we cannot see them. Similarly, at lower realms, there's a ghost realm where they're also invisible to us. Okay, gods is positive energy up there. You need to have positive energy to be able to be born to the heavens. But if you have negative energies, then you descend to lower realms. All right? And when you descend to the lower realms, now you need to depend on the human realm for you to be able to encounter the Buddha Dharma again. Okay? So that's why these temples typically have many, many ghosts who are allowed to come to the temple and practice. Okay? So I don't know about you, Ronald, whether after you die, again, most likely you fall and you become a ghost. I'm not sure that our disciple would want to accept you, let you in. Okay, it's between you and the practicing monks and nuns here. Okay, I travel a lot, and I won't be around forever. So you have to negotiate with them. Did I answer your question?
You made clear a lot of things. The reason that I didn't know was there was a lot of doubts. From where I come from, there's no way to ask questions. And little by little, I hope to gain more clarity so I won't be asking these problematic questions. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. They're no problem. It's never a problem when you ask questions. There's only a problem when I say so. When you are causing problem, I will not answer them. I would say, what a stupid question. I refuse to answer. Okay? As long as I answer, I should have no worries. That means the questions, the valid questions, they're good only not just for you, but for a lot of people. Think about it. So feel free to ask questions. All right? We're here to help all of you. It's not, we don't favor old-timers versus new-timers. We help everyone the best way we can. All right? So feel free to ask questions. All right? And that's a difference between my master's temples and my temples, because I saw that. I saw when I was there for 4 years, 4.5 years, 4 years, I could not ask questions. It really bothered the heck out of me. I'm a question person. I'm very curious by nature, and they only spoke Chinese over there, and I only speak English, and so it bothered me that I couldn't find that many people who could ask questions. Some of them who are able to speak English, they cannot answer. That seems to be the same problem you have, Ronald, as well. All right, go ahead, 4.
Emitofuo Masters, did GuanYin Bodhisattva leave the home life and shave her head to be Shakyamuni Buddha's disciple? Because when I think of GuanYin, I think of the white gown and the image in the clouds, and I don't know too much about GuanYin. I just believe. So.
Yeah. Did she leave the home life? Yes, she left the home life. And she left the home life many, many times, okay, many lifetimes. And she practiced under many different Buddhas. Where she is right now is she's actually a permanent resident and disciple of Amitabha Buddha. Okay? And so she comes from the Western Bliss Pure Land, and she was sent here by Amitabha Buddha to assist the Amitabha Buddha on helping bring people back to the Pure Land. For example, I just went to Korea, where I saw at this Bhikshuni Association, where that's more or less the headquarters, the main command center for the nuns in Korea in that Joge order. And so it's this beautiful, beautiful Buddha hall, big building, expensive building. I can't imagine what kind of eating bill would be, at least $20,000 a month easily, $100,000 a month easily. And that's why most of the building is dark. All right. But when we were there, was it not the last Sunday? The third weekend I was there. We were there, and we went there to do a Dharma assembly. I noticed there were 4 people that were doing the 49-day service for 4 people. Around 49 days of service is the Buddhist service that your temple, your private temple, doesn't practice here in San Jose, nor at the other branches. It's only one branch in Calgary where Master YongHua allows them to practice to do the 49-day, but the rest of the branches, they don't do 49 days. So the 49-day, Ronald, is the very important Dharma for you. Okay? If after you die, your family, typically the Buddhist families would come to the temple and request the temple to do the 49-day service to help you go to the Pure Land. So that, first of all, hopefully you won't fall, and best yet, you can go to the Pure Land. Okay? So I highly recommend that you look into that yourself. And we also have something better than they have, something called pre-49 as well. Pre-49 is that you yourself request a 49-day because you never know what's going to happen after you die. Your wife might be upset that you left her too early, okay? Or she have other plans for the rest of her life. All right? So that's why a lot of my disciples came to me and said, but I want to take care of myself. I don't want to depend on my family and wait for them to take care of me after I die. Let me take care of myself before I die. I said, okay. All right? So we do have more than the Asians have available for themselves. Talk to the people next to you there, and they can explain to you more. All right? So after you die, the Buddhists, the Koreans, they know better. They have this beautiful Buddhist tradition, very strong Buddhist tradition, where they come to the temple. At least the older generation, young generation, they don't do that anymore. Especially with the hard economy, the tough times with the economy, a lot of them are cutting costs. So I saw 4 services for 4 deceased people, and next to them it says Namo Yin Lu Wang Pusa. They don't say Namo Emitofuo, but they say Namo Yin Lu Wang Pusa. And you Chinese-speaking people know what I'm talking about. Yin Lu Wang Pusa is exactly what you just read, you just recited. Okay? Is one of GuanYin Bodhisattva's vow is to lead you to the Pure Land. And that's why she appeared in our world as Yin Lu Wang Pusa. If you don't understand that, you might as well learn Chinese, unless you want me to translate for you. You want me to translate for you, old man in San Jose? Okay, I'll translate for you. I can't hear you.
He didn't hear me.
Okay. Yin Lu Wang Pusa is the Bodhisattva who guides you, who shows you the road to the Pure Land. Okay? And you should think about it. After you die, don't come back. Don't stay in the Saha world. The best bet for you is to go to the Pure Land. The best bet for everyone, anyone I can think of, including myself, including GuanYin Bodhisattva. She says, after I'm done here, I'm going to the Pure Land. I'm going to Western Bliss Pure Land. If that's good for her, that's good for me. Okay? It should be good for you as well, Ronald. Okay? And it's a privileged thing, trust me. It's not guaranteed. Okay? It's very selective. Some of the people that you know probably will not be welcome. Some of the people I know are not welcome. I don't want to welcome them to my neighborhood, to be honest with you. All right? But it's up to the Buddhas. I can only petition for non-admission, but it's the Buddha who makes a final call. Okay? Right. So what's in Lu Wang Pusa? What is Bodhisattva who leads you, show you the way to the Pure Land, show you the way for rebirth to Amitabha Buddha's Pure Land, where you will never, ever suffer again. It's no depression, no stress, no politics to discuss and disagree about, okay? So this Bodhisattva is GuanYin Bodhisattva, who manifests itself as this in Lu Wang Pusa. So far, so good. So in Korea, they worship her. They don't worship, they worship in Lu Wang Pusa. They also worship GuanYin, but they also worship in Lu Wang Pusa. It shows. When people die, they say they pray to In Lu Wang Pusa to show them the way to the Pure Land. What's wrong with that? I didn't dare say anything in Korea because I knew my place. It could be poison, you know.
Hey, turn this on. Come on.
What's wrong with that image, with that picture? They don't understand what In Lu Wang Pusa does. They don't understand what is this Bodhisattva who shows you the road to the Pure Land. They don't understand at all. This is a problem with the lack of understanding of Pure Land Buddhism in Korea. It shows. And that's why I didn't dare say anything. Who am I to criticize them? They are not asking for me, for my opinion. That's why I shut up. What's wrong that picture, huh? Master is XZ. How are you, by the way?
Master, thank you. I'm good, Master. It's just the Ilu Wang Pusa, that Dizang Wang Pusa, the same.
No, In Lu is you guide them. You guide the road. In Lu is show the road to the Pure Land.
I never heard about that.
That's why I bring it up for your education. What's wrong with this picture, huh? Any Korean Sunims here? Okay, let me explain to you. In Lu Wang Pusa doesn't show you the road to the Pure Land. Okay? Only Amitabha Buddha can bring you to the Pure Land. Okay? No one else can. You got it? So then what does In Lu Wang Pusa do? Yes, Wei Mao.
Oh, I was just wanted to say, when you go to people's house, you can lead them to the road, but if the owner doesn't open the door, you cannot come in.
That's right. Okay? It's more than that. In Lu Wang Pusa is actually the Bodhisattva who shows you the way to get to the Pure Land. Doesn't bring you to the Pure Land. There's a difference. In Lu Wang only shows you the door or the place to go to the Pure Land. Okay? Meaning that what this Bodhisattva does is somehow corral you to go to a place. Can we call it let's say, a BART station. We here back in the U.S. already. They bring you to this subway where the subway will bring you to the Pure Land. So the Bodhisattva does not bring you to the Pure Land. All the Bodhisattva does is bring you to the station where you can board the train, you can board a rocket and go to the Pure Land. Is that clear? That's the Dharma behind it. And if you're dead, okay, and what you're doing, your family, your surviving relatives, like Sobo's surviving relatives after she dies, and her family goes to the temple and pray the Indu Wang Pusa, what happens, Sobo Sunim? Oh, by the way, everyone, Sobo Sunim is new to the U.S., so say hello to her. We need to educate her, train her, okay? Don't scare her away. Be gentle. What's wrong with that picture? In Lu Wang Pusa, you dead already, and so you go to the temple, and temple says, "One Yin Bodhisattva, in Lu Wang Pusa, please help these people." So then why do you need to go to your temple? And you thought, no Korean Sunim ever thought of it. Okay? In Lu Wang Pusa means that this Bodhisattva will somehow corral you and funnel you to a place where you can board the train, you can board get on lotus flower, and Amitabha Buddha will bring you back to the Pure Land. Is that clear? That's how you get to the Pure Land, folks. Amitabha Buddha will come to where your coffin is and bring a lotus flower for you, and you have to board the lotus flower, and Amitabha Buddha will bring you back himself. No one else can. Is that clear? So if you're there, you're dead already, and you say, in Lu Wang Pusa, and in Lu Wang Pusa, what is he going to do now? He's going to show you go to a different temple? So the temple is actually only not doing the 49-day service, simply saying, oh, you should bring you a different temple because we can't help you go to the Pure Land. So Sunims, especially you Korean Sunims, don't you do that. You hear me? That's a wrong Pure Land practice. In Lu Wang Pusa, his role is to bring you to the metro, to the subway, to the port, to the space station, so that you can board the rocket, to board the vehicle to go to the Pure Land. In Lu Wang Pusa cannot bring you to the Pure Land. His job is to funnel you to the station, to the train station, to the airport. That's all he does. Is that clear? You Korean Sunims, okay? Right there, it shows you the practice. To me personally, shows that you don't understand the Pure Land Dharma door. That's terrible. You don't understand how can you possibly help them go to the Pure Land. Don't you feel responsible when people are in need, they desperately want to go to the Pure Land? Especially many Asians are desperate to go to the Pure Land, too many of them, and you still don't know how to do it. Then what kind of Pure Land Dharma door have you been practicing? Ask yourself. Okay, anyway, yes, Ronald, 2 last questions. My time is up. Go ahead, Ronald. Go. Can't hear you.
The other temple.
Number 6.
Yeah, repeat.
Oh, okay. I've never heard those words that you've just uttered about, the 49 days and so on like that. So they never talk about those things at the other place. So please.
They don't have it. I just told you, Ronald. Their master would not allow them to do it because they cannot help. my master is very taught us to be honest. He says, you cannot do it. I don't want you to mislead people into thinking they can get help from you.
Okay. Okay, the question that I wanted to ask, I'll get to the point. When the Universal Door chapter, that's the sutra that we were reciting this morning. Can we take it literally, or is there metaphors in there that we have to watch out for? I mean,
you can take it literally.
Okay, thank you.
Buddhas only speak 真实, 真实言. He only talks true and factual, or true and factual things in sutras. So you can take them literally. Good question. Go for anything else? That's it, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you all for coming today. We stop here today.